sun is surely sinking down. The moon is slowly rising. This old world must still be spinning round, and I still love you. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love song, I can't sing the blues anymore. Well, I can sing this song, and you can sing the song when I'm gone. It won't be long before another day. We're gonna have a good time. No one's gonna take that time away. You can stay as long as you like. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love songs, I can't sing the blues anymore. Well, I can sing this song, you can sing this song when I'm gone. All right.
I got these pants for my dad.
No, you didn't. I don't believe you for a second. See what we got here. Looks good. Looks jolly good. Hey there, everybody. PTPOP here. Thought I'd come on early tonight. It's a foggy, kind of damp, rainy day here in Cleveland. And I thought I'd come on here and just play guitar, do something a little bit different. And let's see if you can hear me. Can we hear me? And let's see if you can hear me. Can we hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. So I'm thinking in the future, there's a couple of open mic nights on Wednesdays. I was thinking of trying to get into an open mic night and see if I can get the host to get me on there early. They usually start at 8 o'clock, and maybe they can let me play so I can do my live stream. Maybe I'll buy everybody a beer in a place or something. I'll use my suave and demoner tactics, and I'll buy the guy a beer. It's usually men that host these things. And I thought maybe next week I'll broadcast live during an open mic night. I'll do a 3-song set. Who knows whether they'll let me do it or not, but I won't tell them what I'm doing. I'll just say, it depends. It's just sometimes the hosts play favorites and they let their friends come up first. And I gotta excuse me a second. My nose is running like a faucet, my friends. Hold on a second there. So I've got a tissue in my pocket. It is a damp weather here in Cleveland. So these open mic nights, if you've never been to an open mic night and you play guitar, you're a poetry, you're not into poetry, you don't write poetry or anything like that. When you go to these open mic nights, they're usually in a coffee shop or a bar. And the host, there's one person that brings their PA system in. And they set up their PA system, and the host plays a couple of songs. Then they have other people come up and play. And everybody usually only gets to play. It's either 15 minutes or 3 songs, whichever comes first. And they put a sign-up list, like a legal pad out, and they put up time slots, 8 o'clock, 8:15, 8:30, up until probably, usually it goes to like 11. And sometimes the hosts have friends that they've known for years, and they'll let them come in, up and play. But what happens is most people that come out to play, they don't really come to hear you play. The other musicians that show up with their guitars or their anvils or their saxophone or whatever they're playing, they come because they just want to play, and then they take off. And so if you play at the end of the night, like let's say you get there late, and you don't get a slot till like 11 o'clock or 10:45, the room's empty by the time you're done, and it's no fun. So most people come, they do their 15 minutes, and then they leave. I've done it, but I try to stay. But most of the places, I'm not big into bars anymore. I don't drink. If I have a couple of drinks, I do it at home. I never drink out where I have to drive. So I go and I sit there and have a Coke. I try to make the Coke last for an hour, a glass of Coke, and it can be really boring. It's sometimes fun to hear some of the new people that play, especially some of the younger kids that have never done, or even some of the older people. It can be fun. So if I can get in there early and I can say to the host, hey, look, can I play at 8? And I promise I'll stay till 10, or something like that. Or I'll buy you a beer, or the drinks are on me. If you can get me in here, put it on a tab, and I'll, something like that. Because I'd hate to have to go live at like 9, 10, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I thought that'd be kind of fun. Do something like that. And see who's on here tonight. My screen's really big tonight. It's really weird. It's really weird. No, I don't want to get bigger. I want to get smaller. Isn't that weird? I hit the plus sign and it gets smaller. Hit the minus sign and it gets bigger. All right. Whatever. Everything is backwards in this world today, isn't it? Isn't that kind of weird? What is this? All right. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Hey, John. Lefty? No, I'm right. I'm a righty. Does it look like I'm a lefty? Oh, I guess it does look like I'm. Does it? I guess it does look like I'm a lefty. I think it's reversed. Yeah, it's reversed. I think. No, I'm a righty. I'm playing right-handed. Yeah, I guess you're right. It looks like I'm playing left-handed. No, I'm a righty. It just reverses it when I record from the side of the phone. I've got my iPhone up here on a tripod. So no, I'm a righty. I write left-handed. I'm kind of ambidextrous. I can write left-handed, and I play right-handed, and I do everything else right-handed. I do bat from the right, I kick from the right. I just draw and write from the left. So I'm going to be doing that. A little update on the documentary. See, and my whole screen is screwy tonight. I don't know what this is all about. Really strange. Yeah, gotta get out of a few things or something. I have no idea. I can't see the comments. Weird. It's like usually if you hit command and plus, it increases it, and minus. No, it's back. Now when I hit minus, it makes it bigger. Here, let me get out of here. Let me log out of my browser and start all over again. Log out of that damn browser, my friends. Let's see if it kept me logged in. It did. Let's go to my channel, view channel, live. Now I've got a commercial, of course. All right, okay, I'm back in business. I'm just trying to make it interesting, do something different for a change, because it gets, I'm sure it must get boring. So I'll give you a little bit of update on the documentary. My documentary about call centers is called Disconnected Voices from the Call Center. And I finished production about 5-6 weeks ago. I sent it to my distributor a month ago, and they still haven't even looked at it yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. And I think, like I said before, what they do is they get the anxious filmmaker all nervous, because what they do is they'll look at it for free. But then they go through and they nitpick the movie and they find things wrong with it. And they find if they can't approve it within 3 tries, they reject the movie altogether. Or they'll say, for $499, you can have our crack elite group of editors look at it, and then they'll pass it for you. So I don't even know what's going on with it. They haven't even looked at it yet. So I have no idea what's going on with it. So once I find out more about the film, I'll let you know. And we'll just go from there. It's a really great movie, and I just don't know what to do with it now. And by the way, if you look at the products I have for sale, this is a Taylor guitar. This is a Taylor 310 that I bought in 1998. So I've had it for almost 30 years. And this is not a fancy guitar. It came with no electronics in it. I put a Fishman under saddle pickup in it. Back in like 1999, I had a guitar store here, Kent State, near Kent, or it's in Kent, called Woodsy's. I bought the guitar there. I bought this for like $1,200 30 years ago. And this is, I just love this guitar. And I love Taylor guitars. I've got 2 Taylors. I've got the Taylor 310. I've got a Taylor T5Z Classic. And I love Taylor guitars. So if you look at what products I have for sale today, I put guitars down there that are similar to mine in a similar price range. They don't make the 310 anymore. They stopped making it. Then they put out a 210. And now down here, if you look in some of the products that I can sell in here, I've got a Taylor for $799. They're all 3 of these are $799, and they're very close to what I have now. 2 of them are cutaways. So if you play guitar and you've never tried a Taylor, sell Taylor or buy a Taylor guitar, or go try them out at your local guitar center or whatever your music store is, because Taylor guitars are just top notch. Hey there, crazy home buddy girl, how are you doing tonight? Good evening. And so I get commissions off some of this stuff, because now that I have tons of views and a few thousand viewers and subscribers, I can make money off it, but I don't make a lot. And so I try to put products out there that I think people can afford or they'll be interested in. I've tried putting stuff out there like Gucci purses and stuff. Neither my wife or I own anything that's Gucci. But I don't know what people want to buy. You know, if they're looking at my channel, they're like, oh, I'll buy a Gucci purse. And I make 15% off of it or something like that. I don't know. I make a little bit off the stuff I sell in here. But as I've said in the past, this combined with all of the stuff I sell, or I get products out, they're Amazon. There's Amazon stuff, and there's my books and everything. I make maybe $150 a month. Pretty soon that's going to cover just 1 tank of gas. There's this Beatles song called "I've Just Seen a Face" from the Rubber Soul album, and for years there's an intro to this song that goes like this. I don't know if you can hear that because I'm talking through a lapel mic. But I never knew how to play that, and I would always sit there and go, how are they playing that? And then there was this guy on YouTube that just had this real simple short, and he just showed how to play it. And I was like, oh, it's that easy? Had just seen a face. And I was like, wow, it's that simple. And there's sometimes when you're learning a song, you think it's really complex because, you know, you listen to it, and you're like, wow, and you're so like in awe of how that guitarist is playing it. You're just overwhelmed. And if you're a guitar player, you're like, oh, I could never learn to play that. It's so complex. But then when somebody shows you how to play it, you're like, oh, it's that simple? And that's something like some of the things with James Taylor, a lot of his stuff is, you know, most of his stuff is kind of the same thing. He just does variations of it. Same with Chuck Berry. Same with any of them, really. They have a certain style. And James Taylor will be like, he does a lot of finger pull-offs and hammer-on. And he did, now that's like Carolina in My Mind. Now if you want to go, you can close your eyes. He just drops it. A fret. That little hook, he does this a lot of his songs. And I just thought it was so fun when I learned that I've just seen a face part. So simple. So I'm all over the road here. You're getting ready to clock out? What are you doing after work? So you're in DC. Are people there angry about us attacking the I country? I can't see the whole word of it. I think they'll take the video down. We've turned into the communist states of America. They don't let us say anything. Hey, yes, Jones. Oh no, I don't even know what teachable, thinkific, or I don't know what any of those are. No, I don't. It just depends. A lot of those places want me to do tablature, and I learned reading music, so I know the staff and bars, the treble staff and bars, and I know some music theory. But no, I should try it. I could probably come up with the videos for people to learn like songs that I know how to play. I listened to a lot of stuff. I grew up listening to the Beatles, but I listened when I was younger. I listened to everything from Metallica to the Who, and some Def Leppard. Oh, my wife just sent me a message. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Well, I guess I can't do that. Oh, wait. So I play a little bit of everything, but if I get a kid in the room that wants me to teach them how to play, I used to be able to play Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. The intro, I don't even know how to play it now, but I knew how to play it at one time. Or if people want me to show them how to play Eddie Van Halen, how to do his hammer-on pull-off technique, I could figure it out, but I don't have the kind of pickups and the kind of guitar. I could teach people, basic stuff, but I don't know. I could show people basic stuff, but no, I haven't done that yet. I just applied to a place here in Cleveland called School of Rock. Applied for a guitar teacher position, but I never heard from them. They responded to my initial application, had me fill out the online application through Indeed, and then they contacted me and said, "Hey, fill out this application online." So I filled out the application a couple weeks ago. Never heard from them. So I don't know. Everybody does that now. It's the strangest thing. You can't get anybody to respond to anything these days. Dylan. I used to do a couple of Dylans. I do Things Have Changed. And everybody, Rainy Day Women. I do Rainy Day Women more like a blues. Like, well, they tell you when you're gonna be so good. And they tell you da 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 da. Da 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 da. I can't remember all the lyrics. Well, I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Well, they tell you when you're trying to be so good. And they beat you when they say they would. I used to do that. I do those. A little bit of Dylan. It's hard for me to sing. A lot of Dylan songs go on and on and on. I don't know how to remember, all that stuff. He's got that one song that I just love. It's that one song that goes on and on and on. Maybe it's Tangled Up in Blue. Let me look it up here. Excuse me. Tangled Up in Blue lyrics. Let's see. Tangled Up in Blue. What is the meaning? Oh, yeah, it goes on. I mean, the song goes on for like, how many verses does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 verses, man. I can barely remember my own name. So now I'm going back again. I got to get her somehow. All these people we used to know, they're just an illusion to me now. I love his words and his poetry. I just can't seem to remember it all. And I hate to read out of a fake book because it looks like when you're doing Dylan, you should really be able to memorize it. And it's an arduous task. For me, it is. But yeah, I love a lot of Dylan stuff. I wonder how people pitch gigs for TV commercials. I have no idea. Or giggles. I don't know what you mean. If you meant gigs. The post office was stolen. Is that the name of the song? Or is that just part of the lyrics? Post office was stolen. Let's see here. Dylan. Stuck inside a mobile with Memphis Blues again. Wow, that's a cool title. It's so funny here. Like ChatGPT, the thing or whatever this is in Google says, "What is the meaning of the song Stuck in Mobile with the Memphis Blues again?" Commentary: Stuck inside another one of Dylan's narrative songs. The lyrics clearly tell a story of some sort, a tale of loneliness, isolation, longing, desperation, and escape. Oh, that's vague. There must be. I think Dylan either makes stuff up just to make it sound like it means something, or he's really talking about something that's kind of shrouded behind a lot of words. It's really an experience or something. Let's see here. Hi, Nika. So you like the theme song to this